Like it's cold in here. I'm gonna show you guys exactly how I do my target audience. I'm gonna show you guys an example for a gym and for a hibachi restaurant. First thing first, when it comes to A/B split testing, if you're going to split test 4 different headlines, there should be 4 different ads with 4 different headlines. You should never, try to cross split, which is when I say that, I mean, you testing a headline and you're testing a video. You can't split test 2 things at once. It has to be done one at a time to be done correctly. So if you have 4 different headlines, everything else is supposed to be the exact same thing. Once you find the winning headline, put that winning headline in all 4 of the ads, and then you want to start testing the video. And you're going to have different videos in all 4 with the same headline, the same targeted audience. Everything else will be the exact same. When you find that winning video, you move on and move down and whatnot. But that's the right way of split testing. How let that be known. So another thing, guys, get into it. When it comes to locations, a lot of people look over this locations tab. You have the choice of everyone in this location. You have the choice of people who live in this location, people recently in this location, and people traveling in this location. Now, sit and think about it. Which one you choose could drastically affect the way that your ad performs. So, for a gym's sake, we're only going to target people who live in this location. I talked to somebody that was doing it for a limo service, a car rental place, something like that. People traveling in this location may be a good thing to test and see how that works out. But let's just go with people who live in this location. And you should definitely pay attention to that, especially like if you're in Los Angeles, Miami, San Antonio, Austin, Atlanta, Georgia, stuff like that, New York, places that a lot of people, that gets a lot of travelers. You have to really consider that. All right. When it comes to age and gender, I usually leave those pretty broad. Like I try to kind of mold it. I mean, let's say if you're selling like a gym and the default age right here is 65 and older, 9 times out of 10, it's not going to be too many 65 or older gentlemen or women going to the gym. It's just not going to happen that way. I mean, I ain't never seen it. I'm pretty sure it is, but it's not big enough to target. I wouldn't waste my extra few cents or whatever it may be trying to get some 60-year-old women in there. It's just my personal opinion. I keep these 2 broad, so when you do run the ads, you can kind of see exactly what age ranges and, what gender is engaging with the ad the most and just go from there. You should steadily be looking at the statistics of how your ads is performing. Never just make an ad, just let it sit. Okay, when it comes to, I had to do this because I'm going to show you guys 2 things. I really don't have a lot of time. I had to start calling at like 10:35. My first box is always going to be interest, and that's usually going to be like the competitors, like the different gyms. And I got 24-hour fitness, anytime fitness, Equinox Fitness, Fitness First, Gold's Gym, Jillian Michaels, personal trainer, LA Fitness, Lifetime Fitness, Lululemon Athletica, whatever that is, Planet Fitness, Snap Fitness, Soul Cycle, World Gym, and so on and so forth. After you get a few, you can always hit the suggestions or whatnot. I will fill it up. I'm not gonna lie to you. I will fill all the competition or whatnot and, fitness public figures into this box. And a lot of people just stop there. Usually my first box is usually going to be interest. And then I narrow it down to a behavior, because behaviors are, it's basically saying that, hey, I go to the gym, or hey, I only buy health foods, or whatever it may be. And 9 times 10, people only buy healthy food. 9 times 10, they work out. They may not, do it big or whatnot like that, but, they probably jog a mile or whatever it may be, to stay healthy. My second box is always going to be behaviors. So go to behaviors. Let's go with, we go to purchase behaviors. Let's go to now let's just find some, okay, let's do fitness. All right, let's go to health and beauty and see if we can try that. See how it be. Maybe health and wellness buyers. Um, Cosmetics, beauty accessories. I mean, this is basically how I do it. Um, Gyms and fitness clubs, you know, you get the point. That's basically how I target, do my target audience. Um, I throw in the interest at the top, and then at the bottom, the second one usually be the behaviors, to where I gained so much off this interest to where all my competitors are in there, all the public figures for, personal training is in there, and then I narrow that down by people that's actually going out and doing the things that they may like their page, but they really going to the gym all the time, or they really serious about, eating right and stuff like that. And that's where you hit those people in this second box. That's basically how I do it, and you can just keep going further and further with a gym. I mean, that's about as further I would kind of take it. And when it comes to connections, I will always exclude people who like my page, because I never want to enter people that already like me. Just point blank, I always want to get new customers through the door. So let's go back and let's do it for restaurants. And the reason why I say hibachi is because of the fact that restaurants, a lot of people, when they start marketing, they tend to feel that they have to start making like $1,000. Like $1,000 is their goal. To me, I feel like you don't want to get paid $1,000 a month to do all this. You have to understand that you're basically the heart of their business. If you're the one getting them sales and getting them leads, that's what's keeping the business open. So that's, that's the blood supply. So you have to really, charge, arm and a leg or whatever it may be. You don't want to be sitting here taking this business from, $15,000 a month profit to, $30,000 or $40,000 a month profit when you're only making $1,000. A lot of people say, well, I'll charge you $1,500 a month, and then, 10% of the new sales that I bring you per month, or something to that nature. You don't ever want to undersell yourself. The reason why a lot of people are taking so long to get to 10K a month is because they're still only trying to charge $1,000 to $1,500 a month per client. But you can just find like two, $3,000 a month clients, you'd be over halfway there, as opposed to if you're doing 4 clients right now, they're only paying you $1,000 a piece. You're doing so much work. So I kind of aim toward like higher scale restaurants. So when it comes to this, like again, I just say stuff that's on the menu, like egg rolls, sushi, and I just basically go and I click all these. A lot of people are like, oh man, I don't think that's smart, but I mean, that's how I do it, and I never really just have a problem with it like that. And I would just keep going down all through the list until, I get to every single thing that I feel like that's enough. And then I actually go down to the narrow once again, and I go to browse and I go to behaviors. And then I go to, purchase behaviors, food and drink. And then we're aiming for like, I'm not gonna do that. Purchase types, restaurants, fine dining, mid-range restaurants, and so on and so forth. I mean, that's basically how I do it. You can also, when it comes to stuff like that, You can also target people that's like usually spending money. Cause, the hibachi restaurant that I work with, I think their average menu item costs like $25 a plate. And I think like a Coke there costs like $12. Like it's like fucking insane. Like it's fucking crazy. I don't even know how people like they pull that shit off. Like I don't know. To me that's fucking robbery, but shit, people go for it, so it is what it is. Store types or whatnot. You know, I would probably do like something probably luxury to kind of see, you know, those type of people kind of fit, you know, the price range of, you know what I'm saying, like people that shop it for Louis Vuitton, they can afford, you know, high end dinners and stuff like that. So I'll probably target somebody that shops at luxury stores or something to that nature. But then I'll go back down to the thing I was before, connections, and I will basically exclude people that already like my page. When it comes to Instagram and audience network, I always take those off. Every single ad that I run, I don't care what nobody say. I take it off, and when device types, I always only target mobile. Cause there's no point in just targeting no extra 10 to 15 people that uses a desktop, you know, but I always use mobile. And that's basically it. I mean, it's not nothing. At the end of the day, that's it. There's nothing too drastic. That's basically how it's done. And I just play with it, you know. At the end of the day, I just play with it and just kind of find out exactly which one works best. If, you know, you're selling, whatever, if you sell like I think the video I did before a while back with a car dealership, if he's selling a Camaro, a Mustang, a Challenger, I target people that like those, you know, that like Dodge, that like Ford, that like this. Then I go back and I aim toward people that like sport cars, and then I go toward back and I aim toward people that like Challengers, and I aim toward people that like Mustangs. And I mean, that's basically how I do my targeting. I start out with people that like the company and the competition, then I go and I match the type of the things that I'm selling to try to get that, which is sport cars at the time. Then I go and actually aim toward the behaviors where people actually had those cars or something to that nature. That's basically how I do my advertising. But I hope that helped you guys out. You know, if you have any questions, you know, comment below, like and subscribe. And thank you guys for your time.